Welcome back to the Nacho Bomb interviews. I am your host Mega. I'm joined by my co-host Cheese,
Hi.
and our guest today is Amanda Fagan. Welcome to the show.
Hi, thank you for inviting me.
Cheers. For people who might not have heard of you before, would you like to give yourself an introduction?
Yeah. So I'm a singer-songwriter and I post my music on YouTube and different streaming services, but I'm commonly known for my Dream SMP songs that I've made.
Um, Obviously this is an interview channel, so I said we should get right into the questions. The first one we have lined up for you is what inspired you to make content?
Uh, I've always wanted to do music ever since I was in elementary school, but I think what made me want to start doing YouTube and posting my music on YouTube was probably quarantine because I used to play live gigs around my county. But when quarantine happened, I couldn't do that anymore. So I thought, well, I still want to do music. So I guess I'll just post it online now. So that made me turn more to YouTube.
Hmm. Well, the next question we have here is who or what inspired you to make music?
Well, I'd say I have a few inspirations. Probably my biggest inspiration would have to be Taylor Swift. When I was in first grade, I heard her songs for the first time, and that inspired me to want to sing. And my parents got me singing lessons, and I had like a music book of like all of Taylor Swift's songs, and so that's what got me started. And also, I love how her songwriting is she really likes to story tell, and I really like doing storytelling in my songs as well. Also, I will say that there is another YouTuber. She had about 24,000 subscribers. When I was in middle school, I used to post covers on this little YouTube channel I had, and it had like a few subscribers. And one day, this YouTuber, she commented on my video and said I had a nice voice, and that made me so confident. I was only like 13 at the time, but that really inspired me to want to make more videos. I didn't upload that much, but that was before I made my main YouTube channel. But
Um, when you said storytelling in your songs, that goes for like some of your newer songs, like Ivory Keys and Run for a Movie, which everybody should definitely listen to. Good songs.
thanks.
Our next question is, what is your goal you want for your content creation? What's a goal you have?
Oh, well, one thing that I've always wanted to do career-wise is I really like songwriting, and I would love to go into playwriting, and I love the idea of writing songs for musicals, but I still want to also release my own music because I just find it so much fun. So right now, I have like two goals in mind: continue releasing music for myself, and so that people can listen and enjoy. But also, I'm going to college as a theater major this fall, so I'm really interested in exploring that realm of like playwriting and songwriting for other projects.
Neat. What was your reaction to your songs getting so many views?
I was really surprised. At the time, my first song that blew up was Please Don't Make Me Choose, and that was from November 2020. And I had been watching the Dream SMP for probably a few months at that time, and I had seen only a few songs. I think Kanaya had I'll Let It Burn out, Beetlebug had her song out, and I think Precious Jewelmore had Tubbo's song out. But other than that, there weren't really many other songs. So I thought, oh, I really like the Dream SMP. Like maybe I'll give it a try. And just made a song. And I had never posted anything that I had done music production wise before. That was like the first time I post. I hadn't had that much experience with posting produced songs. So I was kind of nervous. And the first week, it only got like a couple. It got like a few views, and then all of a sudden, about a weekend, it got tons of views. It was at one point it was getting 1,000 views, I think, per hour for a day, and that was really crazy to me. I was a junior in high school at the time, and I just remember between classes, I would check my phone, and I'd have so many notifications, and I was freaking out.
That's all the questions I have lined up for you. Cheese, you're able to take it away now.
What inspired you to make Dream SMP songs?
Well, at the time, I had during quarantine, before I got into the Dream SMB, I had written some songs about Marvel characters because I was also really into Marvel at the time, and they didn't have like they had like a couple hundred views, but nothing too intense. And then I kind of took a break from that for a while. And when I got into the Dream SMP, I thought, hey, I'm a big nerd and I really loved writing songs about my favorite Marvel characters. Now I really like the Dream SMP. I might why not try to write like some songs about my favorite Dream SMP characters. So that's I thought why not? And so that's how I ended up doing it.
Sounds pretty interesting. Is there someone you really want to collab with in your music?
Hmm. Um, I think it'd be really fun to collab with Happy and Winks. We're friends. I've never asked them to collab before, but I'm sure it could be a possibility if I did. Happy's done art for me twice. And I met Happy and Winks at VidCon and we hung out and like went out to dinner and stuff and we talk a lot. So they're really cool. And I really love their genre of music. So I feel like it'd be fun to collab with them someday. So and it's not an impossibility either. So
Okay, have you ever been on tour, or if you haven't, would you love to be on tour, or like to go on tour?
ooh, I've never been on tour, but I have done live gigs before. Like I mentioned earlier, before I did YouTube, I would just play local gigs around my county. So I'd play at coffee shops or farmers markets, or I did get to play one bigger gig in Las Vegas one time. It wasn't anything too crazy, but I've never been on tour before, and I think that would be really fun, but I haven't traveled outside of the country. So, actually, no, I have traveled to Canada, but other than that, I haven't really gone much places. So, I think it'd be a really cool experience being able to like visit a bunch of new places and share music there. So, yeah.
Yeah. Um, my final question is, what's your favorite instrument?
Hmm, that's a hard one. Okay, probably I love how the piano and violin sound, but I think if I had to choose, I'm a big sucker for the acoustic guitar. I love acoustic guitar so much, and I feel like some songs they're when they're just acoustic guitar, they just hit differently. I think it's a really pretty instrument, and also I know how to play that instrument decently, so that's probably why I'm a little biased to it. But I just love the sound of acoustic guitar.
Okay. Mega, you can finish this off if you want.
Well, that's all the questions we had lined up for you. Thank you for joining us on this episode.
Nice, no problem. Thank you for inviting me. This was fun.
Of course. Well, has been an episode of the Nacho Bomb Interviews. Thank you for joining us. Everyone, have a good day.